she was going to go after him. She was going to do her best to influence the results of the 2024 election by weaponizing the Justice Department. What we're finding out is now she is guilty of similar charges that she was trying to politicize against President Trump, and I think she needs to be held to the same standard.
Letitia James is a ballsy woman, let me tell you that, because the audacity, I would never come for someone so heavily for doing something that I was actively doing, and that is exactly what she did. Came so heavy, came so hard at Trump, and then it comes out she was doing the same thing. Well, I have a couple of videos I got to show you. Brandon Gill is talking with CNN, and he's talking with Benny Johnson as well. And then you have Letitia James' actual response to what's going on, if that's what you want to call it, a response. It's very entertaining. So just join me in being entertained. But before we get into that, I want to remind you guys to subscribe to RTM News, because it ensures to YouTube that you're enjoying these videos, and in turn, they will continually show up in your feed and push it out to more people. I'm Titus. Let's get into this video.
Well, one thing that I'll say is I agree with Letitia James whenever she stated that no one is above the law. And what happened here is a grand jury determined that there is sufficient evidence to bring to indictment allegations of mortgage fraud against her. She's going to have her day in court. It's going to be about 2 weeks from today, and we'll see what the court decides. But it looks like there is sufficient evidence here to reasonably say that she did indeed commit mortgage fraud. And if she did, she needs to be held to the same standards as anybody else would. I mean, this is somebody who tweeted whenever she was going after President Trump, weaponizing the New York Justice Department against the president, that when powerful people cheat to get better loans, it comes at the expense of hardworking people. She needs to be held to that standard as well. No, listen, what she did against President Trump is entirely different. This is somebody who ran on going after President Trump with every single thing she possibly could, saying that she was going to get his name in the news. She was going to go after him. She was going to do her best to influence the results of the 2024 election by weaponizing the Justice Department. What we're finding out is now she is guilty of similar charges that she was trying to politicize against President Trump, and I think she needs to be held to the same standard.
That's crazy work, y'all. I would never show myself. I would never show my face in public ever again, doing some nonsense like that. Being guilty of the thing that you accuse someone else of, trying to get elected based off accusing this person of these things and trying to plaster or defame them, influencing elections by making his public reception be so bad, as Trump would say. That's bad. That's weird, crazy. But I'll play another clip with Benny Johnson and Brandon Gill going over everything that happened. This is from a little bit ago, but it's just crazy. I would be, again, so embarrassed. You'd never see me out in public ever again if I literally was being being accused or charged for doing the thing I accused someone else of. But anyways, let's play this video.
You're on the Judiciary Committee, and you're also on Government Reform Committee and Oversight. And so these would be really great positions of power to take on perhaps what's happening with Letitia James in New York, which seems very cut and dry. And we've had investigators on, we've had people from HUD and inside of the legal systems when it comes to getting these mortgages and manipulating the systems, saying, man, this is a slam dunk case. It'd be, we haven't heard anything else out of the DOJ, but the referral, but it'd be really great to see one powerful person in handcuffs. Brandon, it'd be really nice, Brandon, Congressman, to see one powerful person get dragged in and say, no, there are consequences to your illegal actions, especially if they're the illegal actions that you try to put Trump in prison for.
It would be so nice, actually, to see, it's weird to put it like that, Benny, but yes, if someone who's as powerful and influential in our, is in a position of leadership that affects the American people, and they are corrupted or corrupt, and they get caught, it would be nice to see them actually receive justice, because it seems as if these people get away with everything. And it seems like it's just more of things will come out about people, and it's like, oh, we don't have proof, but we all know that, something happened, but whatever. But they they got money, they have influence, and no one ever gets held accountable for their actions. And that could be anybody. I'm not talking just Letitia James alone, just anyone in the political space. We don't know what these people have done, and sometimes we do, and yet They're walking amongst us freely as if they are not criminals or sketchy or villainous or whatever. So I agree with the statement that it'd be nice to see a powerful person in handcuffs if they deserved it, of course.
Right. I mean, we should be holding Letitia James to the same standard that she held President Trump to. I think that case against the president was total nonsense, and she knew it as well. But if that's the standard that she set, then that's the standard we need to abide by. Turns out Letitia James did a lot of, or it appears that she did a lot of the things that she accused President Trump of doing, saying that she had a 4-bedroom unit instead of a 5-bedroom unit to get a better interest rate on her mortgage, saying that she lived in Virginia whenever she had to live in New York to be Attorney General of New York, saying that she was married to her dad whenever she wasn't. That's pretty weird. All to get a more favorable.
Congressman, I hate to interrupt you, but it was officiated by Ilhan Omar. That marriage.
That's a problem as well.
it's cultural enrichment, you see. Yeah.
That's right. Cultural. That's what we need. That's what we need in this country apparently now. So, but all of the things that she said that President Trump was doing, it turns out she was doing. So she set the standard. I think she ought to be prosecuted just as aggressively as she prosecuted the president.
It's weird to me that you'd be so willing to rely on official documents like that when it's so easily provable that it's not true, right? You can easily prove that none of that happened, that you didn't marry your father, that you were not living in the state that you're claiming to live. Like, that's... Am I bugging? Maybe it's not. Well, I mean, she got away with it for a period of time. That's wild to me. But here's Letitia James' response to all the flags she's getting. This came out like a couple days ago.
We see powerful voices trying to silence truth and punish dissent, and yes, weaponize justice for political gain.
Is that not what you did? Weaponize justice for political gain? You wanted the position that you're in by going after Trump in a way that no one has ever gone after a former president before for political gain. Weaponize justice for political gain. Does that ring a bell? Interesting.
We are witnessing the fraying of our democracy, the erosion of our system of government. This, my friends, is a defining moment in our history. Let us stand together to defend our rights, to protect every safeguard, every institution, every immigrant. I know what it feels like to be attacked for just...
Not attacked. Is you preaching now? If you did these things, you're not being attacked. You're being held accountable for doing illegal things. Interesting.
Doing your job. But I also know what it feels like to overcome adversity. And so I stand on solid rock. And I will not bow. I will not break. I will not bend. I will not capitulate. I will not give in. I will not give up. You come.
My bugger, I will not give up. My bugger to that not just come out of her mouth. I'm sorry, that's not important at all. But I just like, what? This is not church. This is some sort of rally. So you don't gotta do that.
For me, you gotta come to all of us. I see the courage that is embodied in Zoran. And that's why I am supporting him. He is a leader fighting for a better future for this city. And he, like me, knows what it's like to be attacked, to be called names, to be threatened, to be harassed. And each and every day he wakes up with this fire in his belly because he wants to build a better New York.
Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't be getting harassed or threatened, Letitia. it's looking like you're guilty. That's how it's looking. We will see. But yeah, it's just so funny. Like, you accuse Trump of all these things, and now you're being indicted for the exact same thing or similar things. It's full circle moment, huh? Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to comment down your thoughts below. I want to know what you're thinking on this. It's very entertaining. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.